How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Cattleson here with Invincible, as we're on episode number 5 of Season 3 in the second half of this season, which has been really awesome so far. And yeah, it's been really incredible. Obviously, episode 2 really stood out to me. We've had concerns with Oliver, and last episode we took a trip into a very doomed future. So yeah, but also we had a bit of focus on Alan and Nolan escaping the Viltrumite prison, with the grand revelation that there are fewer than 50 Viltrumite, pure-blooded Viltrumite out there in the universe, which I guess kind of makes sense. Like, if you want to even consider the lack of security in the last episode, for example, one of the examples, that I've seen dotted around in terms of, it kind of makes sense why Nolan isn't bullshitting about that there are, that the Viltrumites are they're near extinction, basically, those who are pure-blooded, by the way. So yeah, but it's going to be very interesting to see where things go with this episode. So with that said, it is episode number 5 of season 3 of Invincible. Let's go.
Ready to go?
I was just taking my medicine.
Oh,
I didn't even need to remind you. I'm proud of you, baby girl.
the softer side of him, right?
Really, love you, Dad. Bye.
Love you too.
Just get to see the softer side of things,
What I'll
right?
tell you about family time.
We got a problem, boss.
There we go. And now business has resumed. But it was very interesting getting to see a bit of a softer side of his character. Like, of course, when he puts criminal life to the side, he's a loving father. Damn, it's getting rid. Sometimes there is the comment about presents being overcrowded. Well, this one's gonna take the cake. Jesus, all in a way to break out as well. This is like fucked up. Boy, it's a way to break out, but a fucking macabre way of breaking out. Yo! I kinda loving this prison break. Not sure about the other people who are being held. Oh no!
How is he?
Same.
Good.
Oh, that's gonna be tough though, right?
It wasn't his fault, Paul.
No.
You shouldn't have left.
Ew.
You should have come with me.
So different, and yet.
Well, hello. I was just in the neighborhood and figured I'd drop by and see you guys.
Why'd you fly out of Mark's window if you're just gonna come back and...
Oliver really did him dirty!
To join us for breakfast?
Well, he did
Well,
them both dirty.
So, Mark, did you get a good night's sleep?
Mark wasn't sleeping. He and
Oliver!
me had a sleepover.
Oliver, what the hell?
Kicking me. They made too much noise playing and woke me up.
You're both adults and free to make your own choices.
It
But-
still stings for Debbie.
I like having you two around.
Yeah.
I know, Mom. I like it too, but can't live at home forever.
No, they gotta leave the nest at some point.
But then 24/7.
What company are you with again? You look 19.
I'm the owner of a private security firm. We're called
Invincible.
Inc.
Ink. Invincible Ink.
You have 24 hours.
And if I don't,
Uh-oh. He's really testing the
I hear
limits.
little Fiona's becoming quite the entrepreneur.
No.
I got an A, and I sold all my cookies.
that's my girl.
It's so sad,
Tiny
though,
old man
because
with a
he's
metal
balancing
mouth bottom.
both. Oh.
You're staying at home.
Multi-Paul is their only assassin? Hell, last guy who went up against Liu got eaten. Came out as fucking dragon shit.
Not an asshole like Machine Head survived as long as he did.
Believe it or not, he can shut up when he has to. But he was always angling for Liu's seat. Wanted to run the order himself. And there ain't a game more dangerous than that.
Oh, is this gonna give him ideas? Ooh. That way he can keep his daughter from harm.
What if someone took him?
You can fly. You gotta do it without using your powers. Okay.
Oh, he's
No
making
flying.
friends,
Promise.
but...
You can do this. Come on, Oliver. Come on, you got this. Ready?
I was worried they were gonna be bullies, but...
Playing.
Of course he made friends, Mark. He's a kid. It's just too bad he had to sneak out to do it.
Yeah, that is a bit of a kerfuffle, but...
It's past your bedtime.
No.
Nuh-uh. We were here first.
Uh-oh.
Well, what you gonna do, Shrimp?
Oh, shit.
Huh?
Oh my!
What the fuck?
Okay, Oliver, okay!
Powers!
Kudos! You know what, Oliver? That was good. That was... Yeah. I mean... yeah. I mean, how old are these... Like, how old are these teens compared to these kids? And they're just trying to bully them. And, you know, they got the shock of their lives when Oliver was like, yeah, I can do that. So... Hey. But it's great that Oliver is making friends. You just worry, don't you? You have understandability why Mark was worried. It's not like he's being Well, he is being an overprotective brother, but there is a reason. You can ask the Mauler twins that.
Full disclosure, it's from a meal kit. Turns out I can follow instructions when I want to.
Gotta start somewhere.
delicious, actually.
Ooh, I almost forgot.
You know, got like little like.
You did not get
teacups.
that in the meal. So that's terrible.
Oh, it's so bad. Oh.
Mark, eat something.
Ah.
At least the chef is there. Come on, the chef is there.
I could help with that.
Cut the shit, Rocks, for brains and get to the point. I'm missing my computer classes. How else am I gonna learn Microsoft Word and get a job in a fucking office?
Microsoft. So first Mark can't set up an email, and now
I
this.
see. Liu also threatened my daughter, and that crossed the line.
Oh, I'm sorry. He crossed a
Look how
line.
condescending
You
Machine
better
Head
report him
is.
to HR. The order takes these things very seriously. You got two options, pal.
Happy to help with that. Whoa, Titan. I never got to thank you for almost getting me killed.
Oh, interesting move there,
What happened
Titan.
between us last time was nothing personal. That's stupid.
He's like, all right, let's hear you out.
This is still some bullshit. To stay in charge here. If I go, they'll replace me with someone who doesn't give a shit about anything but the order.
Yeah.
And all this goes back to how it was, but worse.
Yeah, no, we're not doing this.
Oh, here we go. It's testing Mark again in terms of working with, like, criminals and all of that. But, you know, you got to think, what is the lesser of two evils here? What Titan is offering? Or, like, in terms of, you know, helping him? Or what he's just warned about in regards to if Mr. Liu, does kill him and his family.
You're not kidding.
Oh no!
We all look the same to you, hero?
Titan, nothing personal. I just like breathing.
Jeez, of course.
Boss.
Of course you're gonna Judas him.
Fuck!
Yeah. Good luck with this Titan, because oh my god, he's already cracking into his armor.
You fucking jerk!
Not gonna save him. Oh my god! Let's go. Let's do this. Oh my god. Eve. Jesus! I mean, this is gonna free up a few cells, I imagine. Oh, and Paul's free. The fact that he's willing... Oh my god! I mean, Multipol's just insane. Just how he's willing to torture himself to make progress. Well... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, nah, that's nasty. That's gonna smart in the morning.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you got really fucked up.
Come from the stars.
We gotta charge more than we're charging.
Oh, shit.
You cannot kill what I am made from.
Shit.
I might need you here.
You'd murder me. Besides, that's not my style. But I am gonna kill your boss.
Oh! Oh, shit!
But I like cheating.
Come! Oh, okay.
Machine
All
Head
part
wanted the
of
dragon
the
to eat me
plan.
before he...
Something.
Hey, we got paid enough for at least 3 or 4 months' rent.
About
Progress? Oh,
that,
no.
maybe we should...
Hold off on the apartment.
With Oliver sneaking out,
Damn it.
just doesn't feel right to leave my mom. And I also want to be here with you and Oliver. It feels nice living with the little brother, you know?
Things
I don't
are
want
just
that
moving
to
too
end just yet.
fast.
Oh,
And, yeah.
it's my pancakes, isn't it?
I mean, duh.
That's the deal
Oh.
breaker.
By the way, just have to say it. I know you and Eve are having sex.
Ah!
It's a natural part of life, and I want you to know.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
Well done, Mom, great talk. Okay, good night.
Leader, Mr. Liu, behind the proverbial woodshed, and let's be honest, shot him in the fucking head. That entitles me to his seat, and therefore the primo position
yell at
in
him.
the order. Any objections?
The heck.
I'm out.
He's looking out for his
We good?
girl. City and safe hand.
What the hell? You caught me in a once-in-a-lifetime good move. Okay, take your toys and go home. We don't want you in our super... I'm fucking with you.
Oh,
Backstab me again, and I'm gonna drown you in your kid's blood while I tear off your wife's skin
Oh
and
my
eat her
God.
heart.
What
and I
the
don't even
fuck?
eat meat, so that's saying a lot. Comprende?
Jesus Christ! You just revived Mr. Lee. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh boy. Anyways, well, that's not gonna be a problem, is it? So it was a very interesting episode. I know it was gonna be for quite a few people in terms of what we might be contending with the season. It might be a bit more low key, but I feel like it still did a very good job in terms of highlighting Mark and, you know, the idea that he might be resistant to the whole scene, like to seeing a bit of a grey area in things, because you know, the message was right there about nothing is ever black and white. And of course, Mark has been tackling that whole scenario, hasn't he, in regards to, you know, criminals and should they, you know, should you be working with them and all of that. And, you know, Titan, I feel like, was a really, really great representation of a character who's, you know, like, it is, nothing is ever black and white in his case because of the fact that he's in this dilemma where he is wanting to protect his family from Mr. Liu. So, which, you know, I mean, you can't really. I think with Mark and that encounter with the dragon, I think you can kind of understand the concerns, but yeah, I mean, it was really, really great that we had I mean, in the shadows, of course, we did have Titan working with Machine Head to take down Mr. Liu, because I was thinking, you know what, if someone's going to stab him in the back, you've got ample opportunity to do so, because you could just yeet his body off the bloody building. At least that's where I thought things were going to go, like, especially when Machine Head arrived, rather than shooting him in the head. And apparently that doesn't do shit, like, in terms of stopping Mr. Liu from being resurrected. So yeah, but it was like, that's it though. He wants his, like, place to thrive, and he knows that the Order is going to be a very, very, like, you're not going to exactly reason with them, I guess you could say. Like, you're not going to turn them around. But with Titan, he does want his, like, place safe, and not just that though, but his daughter safe, his family safe. It is just really great to see how Titan has this kind of you know, that's it. He wants the best for his daughter and all of that. So, and I am really, really loving how in this season we are getting quite a few stories from either characters new or old, because of course Titan was in season 1, where, okay, yeah, Mark, like, in terms of morality, they're not exactly, you know, going to be perceived as good through some of the stuff that they've done. But they are, deep down there is a bit of that humanity as well. And it's just very interesting to put Mark into the equation, because he does want to view things as right and wrong. There is never, like, it's a very, very unhealthy viewpoint at the end of the day, because there is, like, moments where Titan is asking, I mean, of course, there is going to be a bit of that reputation, isn't there, in terms of, like, what happened in season 1, and he's like, I'm not falling for that again. But I feel like when it comes to this season especially, like, even Titan brought up the possibilities. You just got to think, what is the lesser of two evils in this whole scenario? So, because this place will just be made worse under his rule. So, yeah. So, yeah. It was really, really great to see how, just to see how, yeah. It was just really, really great to see how Mark was being challenged by that, like, once again, that idea of you know, nothing is ever, you know, black and white. So yeah, although Mark needs to really stop dying nearly every episode. I mean, I think he even acknowledged it, like the fact that he wasn't exactly he wasn't exactly on his A game again. So, but I swear, I feel like we could make a drinking game about how many times his Mark, like, got absolutely fucked up by someone, and, you know, that would just be unhealthy for your liver, right? So, but it was really, really great stuff to see how, yeah, it was really, really great stuff to see how, even in a bit of a, what people might consider a filler episode, it still took time to develop the characters, I would say, but also develop the theme in terms of where Mark lies in regards to, obviously, the whole, you know, is there a grey area in things? So, because obviously that clash in episode 2 between him and Cecil, yeah, it was yeah, something, wasn't it? And it was a real breaking point. And throughout, well, from there on, I would say, you know, even working with the twins in the last episode, because of course, you think back to when Mark had to deal with them, and Mark like they stole the Declaration of Independence, and even going to even continuing that, even expanding on that, where he had to confront Immortal, someone who was a friend, but he's turned into the Mad King. It is just very interesting to see how I guess easy it is to view someone that you had a good rapport with, or at least you do in the present day tense, I guess. And then see them as just digest the fact that they have done heinous shit, like Immortal has done in the future, seemingly. And yet there is that resistance of accepting someone like Titan's help, because whilst he hasn't exactly had a clean record for himself, there is still like humanity at the end of the day. So, and it's also about what is the lesser of two evils, and obviously it would be Titan. So, but all well ends well at the end of the day. So yeah, and I guess Mark really has to thank Machine Head really for because he was getting absolutely messed up by Mr. Liu. So yeah, but it was really, really great stuff. I've got to say though, Machine Head is just, I don't know, I think it's just the auto-tune and the voice itself, just not even when it goes into auto-tune mode and all of that. It's just it's just the mannerisms and all of that is just, yeah, it's just very, very quirky, and I just really, really love him for some reason. So yeah, but I also got to say about Multipole as well, guy. It wasn't even just the beginning of the episode when obviously he broke out the cell by overcrowding it to the point where all of the other poles, all of the clones, should I say, were in severe agony and suffered agonizing death and all of that. But it was also, of course, when he broke out that collar as well. I mean, it's just how fucked up, isn't it? It's just how fucked up it is, isn't it? So, yeah, but, yeah, Paul, yeah. I mean, it works, doesn't it? It's just, yeah, I mean, I guess if it does work, yeah. I also loved a little bit of that flashback, with, him and Kate, and how tragic it was, like especially for the dad, with them duplicating themselves and how he went like seemingly insane and all of that. I mean, it's just really, like, especially if they're twins anyways. I mean, you've got to double the work, but then of course when they both have duplicating powers, it's just, yeah. So it just adds how tough this would be, like, especially if your children had duplicating powers and all of that. So yeah, I mean, it was really kind of sad stuff, and also kind of sad about how, of course, with Kate and Paul, they are cut from the same cloth, except that they both have differing views as well at the same time. So because of the fact that they do have these duplicating powers, they are twins. The problem is that they both have a opposing viewpoint on quite a few things, really. So you think back, you shouldn't have broken out, or you should have come with, and all of that, and even challenging one another in terms of how you should leave the order. Just like you're free from the GDA and all of that. So yeah. But yeah, like I said, Multipole. But I also really loved the focus on Eve and Mark as well. Of course, they realised that they were moving too fast, and that is fair, to be fair, because they were kind of moving too fast when they were like, oh, we should start looking at apartments and all of that, because they only got together officially a couple of episodes ago. But at least they are doing, they are still on good terms, and they are doing good, really, for the world. So, you know, with incredible, Invincible Inc., should I say, Incredible Inc., Invincible Inc. Yeah. It took me a hot second to realize that Eve was, like, she pulled off the Clark Kent move real good. But, like, when she was meeting that woman in regards to Invincible Inc., it took me a hot second to realize that was actually Eve. Like, oh, yeah, it's Eve. So, like I said, Clark Kent effect. So, yeah, but, I also really loved the whole Oliver situation, and, you know, I guess that being part of the reason why Mark wants to stay, as well as, you know, quite a few other factors as well. But, yeah, it was really great, particularly in seeing Oliver make friends and all of that. Because after the whole Mauler incident and his ideology as well, in terms of how it was kind of similar to Nolan's, it is easy to worry about where things might go. I mean, at first you thought those two kids who were his friends, they were going to bully him. And it was just really nice to see. I mean, of course, sneaking out, not really advisory, but, you know, he's not exactly the first kid to have done that, so, yeah. But it was really nice to see him make friends and how they were supporting him, even if he was not getting the hang of things, the whole skating thing. They were still supporting him. They could have left like, oh my god, you really failed that. But no, they were supporting him. And then those bullies came along, and again, you really worried. Like, you could understand why Mark was worried, given the Mauler situation. Eve was very, you could understand both Eve and Mark in their own reactions. You could understand why Eve was like, let's see what happens. And you could understand why Mark was a bit worried. But, I mean, it was all well and good at the end, so, and the way that he handled those bullies were really nice, so, because, again, I was worried that things were going to go badly for the bullies in terms of their arms being broken or whatever, but, instead, they just got humiliated, and, yeah, so he stood up against the bullies, and, did so without causing any kind of huge uproar, really, so, yeah, but, yeah, it was really great stuff. Like I said, I know some people might not view this as a standout episode, but it was still really good in terms of approaching certain themes that we're addressing this season, especially where Titan is concerned, I guess, with his family. So, and, you know, that beginning piece where he was just taking his daughter to school and all of that is very important in terms of, you know, obviously there is the two different lives that he has. He's a loving father. He's, you know, the streets are, you know, hassle-free now and all of that. So there is that. But at the same time, he's also got to perform shady business as well at the end of the day. So yeah, but it was really great stuff. So I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!